hot, hot, hot. Woo! Good afternoon and good evening. Man, this Texas girl is sweating this evening. Woo! I am your host, Katherine Symthe. Welcome to the Katherine Symthe Show this July 24th, 2013. This episode is episode 5, Permission to Receive Love, of the Katherine Symthe Show, that is produced, edited, hosted, and published by House of SVOI, owned by Katherine Symthe. House of SVOI is a digital media services company that does commercials, video reels, production events, vodcast. Vodcast, what is that? Vodcast are live video podcast and home to vodcast series Outspoken Woman, Paul News, and that's right, ladies and gentlemen, the radio show, the Katherine Symthe Show. Today, we're going to the bones of permission to receive love, to self-love. Now, previously, in other episodes of the Katherine Symthe Show, I spoke about a call to action, that every one of us is being called to a journey. That's right, our journey. And just last week, we spoke about your living awareness of the life you live. Everything has a root, and today's root is your root. Are you giving yourself permission to receive love? And let's even go a step further. Are you giving yourself permission to love yourself? How many times have you looked in that mirror and said, "Oh, only when I'm skinny will I be beautiful. I will only be happy when." If only. Those are called a negative mind tape that we put in our heads to lock ourselves in a room full of negativity, and we're just brewing over with negativity. When is it going to stop? What about the love you have for yourself? What do you love about yourself? Think about that while we take a look and listen to a word from one of our sponsors and ally. House of SVOI wishes to say happy birthday to one of our own, our greatest ally, our greatest friend, Miss Sonia Beatrice, for July 25th, 2013. Once in a lifetime, you'll come across a friend, a best friend, that changes our lives, changes who we are. And we look back and we're like, wow, thank you. Thank you, Miss Sonia Beatrice. If you wish to know more about Miss Sonia Beatrice, go to www.positive-direction.com. Sonia Beatrice is a tarot reader, a psychic, Reiki master, and even an ordained minister. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Positive Direction will be at Psychic First Friday right here in San Antonio on August 2nd at Ben's Vending right across from the Friendly Spot. Find out what messages Spirit has in store for you. You can even call Miss Sonia Beatrice for an appointment at 210 area code 601-0369. Woo! Welcome back to the Katherine Symthe Show. Today, we're getting to the bones of permission to receive love, to self-love. One of the greatest challenges we have as people is learning to receive gifts and receive love, particularly when it comes to oneself. We tend to put conditions on ourselves, like, I can only be loved if I had money. I can only be loved if I was skinny. I can only if. This doesn't include the world of trauma survivors. Trauma survivors live in a different arena, a different world. I know. I am one. I wish I had a voice when I was a child that whispered in my ear, going through the assaults and the violence of childhood, endured by my family that were abusive. A voice that said, "It's okay. It's not your fault. You are beautiful." Instead, I grew up with a voice that said, You are ugly. You are dirty. No one will ever love you. If they found out what you went through, you're dirty, dirty, dirty. Instead, I grew up being a person that was a people pleaser, showing a false wall of confidence and a bravado, while the whole time I was afraid of living, afraid to show my true self, because I was not giving permission to my own self to love me. And no matter what world you live in, whether you be living in what they call the ordinary, regular world, you live through trauma, you live through life, we all have that negative mind trap, that tape that lives in our head that denies us permission to love ourselves. And the first step that I took in learning to love myself was giving myself permission to grieve and begin the healing process. And I learned from my current friends that were genuine and loving that I'm not alone. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are not alone. That's the whole reason the Katherine Symthe Show is here, to talk about the topics, the events, the challenges that face our everyday life. Now let's define the term love, just so that we're on the same page here. Did you know that love is the appreciation for exactly what is, as is, embracing the positives and the negatives? It's unconditional, no matter the flaws. Okay, let's take myself for example. You know, recently I've had to sit down because of my leg injury, and I was in the process of moving, and I'm sitting here packing, sitting down, and I'm packing away, just being a happy little cat. Meow, meow, you know, I'm packing the boxes, and this is what all I can do, and I was packing them. And guess what? I frustrated my friends because I packed them wrong. I was packing heavy stuff into big boxes and not filling them all the way, and this frustrated my friends. Now, instead of the typical response of, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll make sure I won't do it," my mind tape went to, "Oh my God, I did not mean to frustrate you. I'm really embarrassed. I feel invaluable," and I'm starting to become like a little hamster running around, running around in this wheel. And I had to say, "Stop! Whoa, cat, whoa! It's a mistake." And guess what? My friends still loved me. That's right, love. How many times do you beat yourself up over a mistake? This goes to the core of self-validation. I have a question for you. What price tag are you putting on yourself, on your love? That's something to think about. You think about that, and we will come right back after these words from one of our sponsors. Are you healthy? That's a really good question, and considering the time that we're living in with awareness to chemicals and pesticides in our food. The Spatanelli Holistic Health System is a lifestyle change program that is geared to rebuilding your immune system. The programs are geared specifically for each individual to alleviate any illnesses that might occur in your body, such as hormone imbalance, diabetes. It takes care of the root source of what's toxifying your system. Oh my gosh, it's a holistic nutritional system. It really deals with rebuilding your immune system, geared towards each individual need and purpose. The program takes care of it all. You want to learn how to alleviate toxins and purify your body? All natural plant-based supplements on a 30-day meal plan with recipes, groceries, and ingredients, and wellness education. I know I'm going to be trying it. Lifestyle change programs, and the facilitator is Miriam J. Figueroa. You can contact her at 210 area code 549-4088, or better yet, go to www.spatinisa.com. That's right, it's your place for holistic nutritional guidelines, supplements, and a lifestyle change for you. Isn't it time to get healthy? I think so. Welcome back to the Katherine Symthe Show. We were talking about giving yourself permission to love yourself and to receive love, and how we put a price tag on that due to the conditioning within the lives we journey upon, within how society teaches us. That's right, teaches us because we're stammering over ourselves trying to figure out which way to go. Did you know that giving yourself permission to love is acceptance? Acceptance validates your very core self. Did you know that permission to love is about empowerment? When you give love and allow yourself to be self-loved, you're giving self to let go of those fears and those worries. Permission nurtures your choices and greater happiness. When you give yourself permission to do what you need and want to do, begins the journey to your true, authentic self. It's not selfish or narcissistic to give yourself permission to receive love or to love yourself. Matter of fact, it's selfish not to give yourself permission to love, because that's right, you are robbing others of the opportunity to love you. Now, I'm not saying let's get wild, because I surely do not want to see a videotape out there of girls gone wild, because Katherine Symthe said so, or guys gone wild, hey baby, how you doing there, because of the Katherine Symthe Show. No sir, no ma'am. What I'm saying is take the time to love yourself, saying I am valued, I am loved, and in the process meeting your needs in a healthy and energizing way. Yeah, it's a tough road. I know. I've been there. And it's tough. Okay, it's hard. But that's because you're dealing with the greatest enemy and the greatest judge out there, yourself. It's a healing process. No matter who you are, no matter what life you're living, you're having to deal with that on a daily basis. Permission to love and love yourself. What corner are you sticking yourself in? Because you're conditioned to a standard, to what others think we should be. Oh girl, she is wearing those tight shorts and those blue jeans in the summer. What is going on with that girl? Ooh, that guy don't know how to dress with us. Woo! How about what you want to be? Here's a question for you. Who do you want to be? We'll be right back, right after these words. Do you want to be on the Katherine Symthe Show, or wish to have your business commercial here on this show? Well, all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, problem solve. Embrace your future. Contact Katherine Symthe at the House of SVOI at area code 210-897-8369, or email me at Katherine, Katherine, Symthe, SYMTHE @gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. That's how it's all done. Welcome back to the Katherine Symthe Show of giving permission to love, to self-love. You know, self-love and permission to receive love is very difficult because of that mind tape that we have, the conditioning that we've been through. And there will be naysayers out there that are saying, oh well, self-love is that new age hokey-pokey stuff, and start spouting, oh, you're just being self-indulgent today, oh yeah, that's self-love, that's what you're talking about. No, it's time to take that hamster out and say, you're retired, go away now. How about we change it to permission to love and to self-love is about self-respect, self-confidence, self-value, self-cherishing. The greatest gift you can do to yourself and to your friends is to begin your journey to your authentic self and give yourself permission to love. And look in that mirror and say, I am loved, I am valued. And it's not going to happen overnight. I can tell you that right now. It's going to take months, weeks, days, minutes, seconds. But with every breath that you're taking, allow yourself permission to be loved by others, to receive love, and stop letting the past be that big old woo scary monster. I get it. Past is scary. I've been through quite a bit that even to this day I work out on a daily basis. But it's time to give yourself permission. Look in the mirror or look at yourself, write in a journal, do whatever you do when you have alone time and say, I am loved, I am valued. I give myself permission to love and be loved. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to episode 5 of the Katherine Symthe Show this July 24th, 2013. If you want to know more about the show, contact me, Katherine Symthe, at 210 area code 897-8369, or email me at katherine.symthe@gmail.com. Thank you. You are loved. You are blessed. Thank you.